All rise for the Honorable Tim G. Jacob as he presides here on the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on summer.
Yes. Welcome everybody to a special edition of All Rise. This is something I feel very good about doing. I think I'm very well warranted in doing such. And we're gonna give away some awards today.
Okay.
We're gonna cover DPOY in
Okay.
the NBA. We're gonna cover the sixth man of the year.
All right.
We're gonna do, of course, the MVP,
Okay.
and we're gonna do rookie of the year, which you could argue for another guy, but we'll get into that. The rookie of the year one might be the most runaway one in some people's eyes, but I'm gonna make a little argument for the other kid. But
Now, are you one of the racist voters that they were beefing over on ESPN? Are you one of those?
no, I'm not that guy. No, I'm not that guy.
we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. All right.
So I'm gonna start with sixth man of the year. You could throw names out there like Pooh, but I think he started a good bit, so I don't really know. I think the award goes to like as long as you didn't start more games than you come off the bench. I think that's the criteria for it. But Pooh's a name that comes out there, but I think Golden State's success kind of hurts his chances. People, I've seen names such as Benedict Mathurin from the Pacers, the rookie. But it comes down to two, and that's Malcolm Brogdon for the Celtics,
Okay.
and Emmanuel Quickly for the Knicks.
Okay.
My winner of the sixth man of the year is Emmanuel Quickly, no doubt.
You a Malcolm Brogdon guy. I just knew you were gonna say Malcolm Brogdon.
Nope. Set you up for that one pretty good.
Yes, you did set me up for that one.
I'm taking Quickly, and here's why. He is electric off the bench for the Knicks. And I do think without him, in terms of being there and being kind of like the catalyst for the second unit of the Knicks, which is a good second unit now with Hart and Hardenstein and Quickly, those guys bring some juice off the bench. And Quickly's play has improved from last year. His shooting has improved like 4%. He's shooting at about 44% clip this year. And he's raised his game. He's raised his point average, his shooting. He's going to get to start tonight against your Lakers because I think Brunson's going to be out. So we'll get to see him in a starting role. But the kicker, and people will say, well, okay, you taking him because of the game he had against Boston. Well, that's a big part of it. That shows you right there this kid can start anywhere in the league when given the opportunity. But I just think he's been the best guy coming off the bench, the most effective. He's a playmaker, and you can tell he's getting real comfortable in just being that guy in that second unit and helping the Knicks become more successful. And I'll be honest with you, the Knicks, they're scary. They're scary. They are scary. I think they can play. I think they can play with a lot of these teams in the East.
Scary how far? Scary how much?
They could win. I think they can win a playoff series. It depends on how things shake out, honestly, of course.
Okay.
But if they start out with one of those, knockers right off the bat, that could take a little pound of flesh from them. But I could see them winning the playoff series for sure. Just depending on how it draws out. Right. I'm not gonna run them to the finals. Because Bucks and Celtics, that should be the matchup we see, but we'll see. Now, next on the list is DPOY. It's clearly Jaren Jackson Jr. that's gonna win it. That's my winner. Of course, he's been electrifying off the bench. Not off the bench, I'm sorry, off injury. And when you're averaging 3 blocks in this league and a steal a night, kind of hard to disagree. And he's been a key cog in the unit for the Grizzlies, and they've got some really good defenders. I mean, Bane's a good defender. I'll give Dylan Brooks a little credit. He's a defender too, to a degree.
We gonna talk about him a little
He's a
later.
little agitator or such, but he's pretty decent. And then you got Steven Adams, big body, big presence. Don't mind mixing it up. But Jaren Jackson's the winner. But I want to give some love to Brook Lopez, because a lot of people got him saying he's going to be second in the award winning. But Brook Lopez has improved vastly from when he came into the league, and that was the weakness on him. That was the knock on him, was his defense.
Mm-hmm.
But give him his flowers, because he has done such a great job of honing in on that, becoming better, moving his feet, being active. He just done it, and he had a big game the other night. Dana had a triple double. I think he had 9 blocks. He was a block shy of a triple double the other night. I give Brook Lopez I want to give him a lot of flowers, man, for just being a pro and saying, look, I got a weakness. I'm going to improve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work at it. And you're going to see it on the floor. And that's what we all want from pro guys. When you got something that you're not great at, go get in the lab and go work on it. Okay. Free throw shooting, 3-point shooting. That's what we ask for from these guys.
That's fair.
Next rookie of the year. Okay. Everybody should want me to say Paolo Banchero.
That's what they want. Right.
They want me to say that.
They do. Some folks touting him as the next Bruin. I've heard that.
Oh, I have not heard that.
I've heard it.
Where'd that come from?
My timeline be timelining. I sees it.
It is clearly Paolo Banchero, right? On the surface, he's averaging 20 a night for the Magic. But mine's Tim G's is Jalen Williams. It has been impressive to me.
Okay.
This kid clearly had no expectations when he came out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, I felt like Paolo Banchero should have elevated the Magic to where we're talking about them in playoff picture.
It's just a rookie, T.
Nope. I want to hear it. He was supposed to be the guy that, in my opinion, would have taken it up a notch in Orlando. What's going on over there? I don't know. But I felt like he would have been the key pushover to that team. Okay. They got all kinds of talent. I done called them out once on this program.
Yeah, you have called them out before. I will give you that. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Banchero's a scorer. I get it. He's not the greatest of 3-point shooters. He's shooting pretty good from the field. He's shooting about 42 from the field.
Mm-hmm.
But this Williams kid has been very, very good to me. He's been very good. He's been so good that I think these GMs need to kick themselves. He's averaging 13 a game, modest 13, but he's behind Shai Gilgeous. He's behind Josh Giddey, right? But he's doing other things on the floor, defending, long, good shooter, very, very just comfortable in his role and not doing too much. He just does what he does best. And I've been very impressed with this kid. And he's starting to pick up his scoring. He had some really good monster games the last couple weeks. He's my rookie of the year because of just how this kid has come and did what he's doing. And they got the Thunder in playoff contention. They can slide into 10. And we're talking about the Thunder. All right. Nobody had expectations for the Thunder. So I just want to get a kid the nod on the rookie of the year side. I know it should be Paolo Banchero. I get it. And everybody on here is going to blast me and say that. But the Jalen Williams kid has been a talent to me. Unheralded, but he's, to me, been more effective for his team than Paolo has for Orlando. Because nothing's changed in Orlando.
And T, now, would you say now that your guy has benefited from having Shea be a 30 ball this year? I mean, it ain't like Paolo got a 30 ball over there with him.
Okay, I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. Yeah, he's got a 30 ball over there, but Paolo has got a Franz Wagner.
That ain't that. That ain't
That's a
Shea.
talent. That's a talent. He's a talent. He's got Biggs. He's got Carter. Well, they had Mo Bamba, but he's not there anymore. You got Anthony. You got Suggs. Highly talented guards. What are they doing over there? Like, what is Orlando doing? They should like ban Orlando from getting number ones for the next like 5 years. They should like create a rule that says if you ain't got up off the scrap heap and into the mix in 5 years, you're banned. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just how I feel about Orlando. I'm just tired of seeing all the talent and it not going nowhere. Now,
give me
respectfully, it's Paolo. I get it. But Jalen Williams has been better to me, efficient-wise, more effective for his team. They're winning. In the West, by the way, in the West. Come on. So, now. Yeah, like you had something you wanted to express there. You stepped back on it kind of like you had to throw a little slant or something.
I'm just listening to you.
I mean, and oh, by the way, the Clippers should really, really kick themselves for letting Shea Gilgeous go, but that's another story. MVP. Ain't but 3 guys that you're gonna name.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Jokic, Embiid, Tatum. Right?
What?
Who's the other guy?
Giannis Adetokounmpo.
They're not gonna talk about him. They're not talking about him.
But this ain't them. This is the honorable awards. The honorable awards.
Talk about him. They don't even want to give him no credit.
But this is
I
Tim
know.
G. Jacob.
I know, but they talking about 3. They've been talking about 3. I think it's down to 2 now. It's Jokic and Embiid. Would you say, from national media perspective, it's those 2?
I don't know because I don't be listening to them.
I mean, I didn't know. I mean, just from what you've seen.
I saw an MVP ladder come out the other day, and I didn't get past 1. I saw Jokic's name right there entrenched. It's like every MVP ladder I've seen all year except for very early been Jokic.
Okay. So here's what we gonna do. All right. Here's what we gonna do. They've said it's Jokic, right? Yep. KP and Redick have had smoke. I get it.
He just had a crazy game today as we take.
Triple-double again.
But then I think he had like 20 boards with it.
Okay.
You know, so they finna be
I think it's unfair this year to give the award to Jokic. And I think voters need to really, really look hard at what they're saying when they say, like, what's the criteria? I know he's triple-doubling. I get it. I know they've been more successful this year than they had last year. But to me, it's Embiid.
Now, T,
like when you really look back, let me just.
No, I just want to point something out to you before you do this.
Go ahead.
People been trying to get you villas over there in Serbia. Like they trying to just give you all kind of perks over there in Serbia based on your stance that Jokic is better than Shaquille O'Neal. You finna mess that up, T.
I'm not finna mess it up.
Okay.
It's a narrative award, right?
Okay.
It's a narrative award. Okay.
To some.
To some. And some, that's what it's been driven around here lately with all the talk about stuff, with voters and all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jokic has been great. 62% from the field, averaging a triple-double, 25 a night, 11 boards, 10 assists. I got it. He's shooting 41% from 3. I got it. He's shooting 82 or so from the free throw line. Got it. Phenomenal numbers. I don't have advanced metrics because I don't care about advanced metrics, and I'm sure he's got a lot of great crazy numbers in terms of advanced metrics and all those win shares and all that crap. But if you remove Embiid from the Sixers, it's over. Doc's back at the house. The dude has been
now. Somebody gonna say they do have James Harden too.
okay. Okay,
That's what you gonna say.
that's exactly what I'm gonna say.
I'm just giving voice to the voiceless right now.
The thing I need to see from James Harden is playoff success. Playoff play be he needs he don't need to be what they call him playoff P.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Paul? Was that whatever they getting on him?
That was Paul George.
Okay, James Harden needs to have some playoff success.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for once in his life, the MVP stuff is over with him. Right, that's done. He's a good solid 2.
He averaging 22 and 11 this year, T.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Everybody averages 22. Yes, he's got the assist to go with it. Is he leading the league in assists?
It looks like it because he had 10.8 and your boy Halliburton is at 10.4. But I'm a deep dive while you going on.
Okay,
I'm gonna check it out for you.
Embiid, 33 points a night, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 53% from the field, shooting like 85, 86 from the free throw line, which is impressive. Very impressive for a big. I mean, this dude dang near shooting 90. Embiid has averaged 30 every month except for the first month of the season. Let's just be honest. You got to get this man some flowers.
Yeah, James is leading the league in assists.
Okay. He deserves the award. Embiid does. And I ain't saying that to be like, well, I'll just give it to him because no. He torched Jokic one-on-one. We all saw it.
And to your point, Embiid is leading the league in scoring. So he got the assist leader and the scoring leader.
He's been impressive. He's been dominant. And I know Jokic has been great too. But that doggone Embiid deserves to win the MVP. I'm just gonna say it here. I'm gonna just be real. He deserves to win it. It's 30 a month for every month except for the first month of the season is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he's been fortunate to have better health this year. He's played through some injuries and stuff, but it's a different fire in his eye right now, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's my MVP. In all truth, all honesty. I know there's Giannis out there doing what Giannis do. He's the best player in the world, but they ain't even gonna talk about him.
But
so I understand.
Don't let them sway you. This is yours.
I know that.
Okay. So just because they not talking about him don't mean you don't have to talk about him.
But that's your guy. That is your you champion. You champion Giannis.
So just say you not championing. Don't put it on them. You not down with him winning the award.
I don't see him winning it. It's just no way he's gonna. It's just no reason. He's just not gonna win.
So is this your prediction, or is this what you think should happen?
No, this what you talking about. This is mine. This is me.
Okay, so why do you think he should not win it when
Giannis?
His second best player only played 24 games, and in those 24 games, Chris Middleton, I'm talking about, averaged 13.8 points a game, and that's what he does best is score the ball. Okay. And with all that said, last time I checked, the Bucks was still number 1 in the East. Now I need to double check that while you talking, probably. But last time I checked, they had surpassed the Celtics and were now the number 1 team in the East. With Giannis, he averaging 30 as well, playing first team all defense.
Absolutely.
Second best player, been out all this time. Even when he been there, ain't been himself. And they still got a game and a half lead over the Celtics.
I'm with it.
So what's the rationale behind it?
I don't know why they're not talking about him.
No, T, I'm not talking about them.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
Why not Giannis? I don't know why. I don't know why not Giannis. I don't know.
You got a
Honestly,
problem with Greeks?
no, 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 it ain't
You didn't
that.
like Greek mythology
It
back
ain't
in
that.
the
It
in the
ain't
day?
that. He's just gonna do it, and I think there's fatigue there. I think there's fatigue there. I do think
Are you
Embiid.
you got voter fatigue with them? I'm talking about because I ain't talking about what they talking about. T.
I don't have an issue with Giannis winning it if that was the case. I've just been more impressed with Embiid's play.
Okay.
I know what Giannis is gonna do. I know that. Jokic, his numbers are gonna be what they're gonna be. He's gonna be great. But Embiid this year has been a force, and you take him away, and it's a wrap in Philly. It's a wrap. Their bench ain't the greatest. Um, I mean, you got Maxi coming off, which he got some he gets some 6-man love too. Maxi's been good, but you take Embiid away, it's done.
They got
Embiid has
James
delivered.
Harden. James
Embiid
Harden.
has delivered.
James Harden averaged like 35 before in this league.
He has.
So with no Embiid there, he probably could boost it on up, back up to
And I don't need
around
Harden doing
30.
that. I need Harden doing exactly what he's doing right now.
True.
Facilitate.
But I'm just saying if Embiid were gone,
Right.
we know that James Harden can do that.
But that middle is a void though, if Embiid's gone.
That's true.
So,
No, Embiid, if I was ranking, I would put Embiid over Yo because of defense. From what the shit I just saw the other day on my timeline was just like a reel from one damn game. One game of Jokic playing some of the worst post defense I've seen. Guys just driving and Jokic just throwing a hand. See, like trash defense.
absolutely.
And then I scroll down one more and I see Anthony Edwards get 2 blocks at the rim. I said, how in the hell is the damn 2 guard sitting up here giving better rim protection than the fucking 7-footer? Like Jokic defense is trash.
He don't play none. Not
Now I
great
know
at all.
I'm not gonna get a villa in Serbia behind saying that, but his defense is atrocious.
It is.
But
It is.
based on what I'm looking at, Giannis and them not only got the best record in the East, they got the best record in basketball.
They do.
And that's with his. This is a tailor-made MVP case.
They're not gonna give it to him. I would love to give it to him.
But you could have to
I
you run
respect
it.
Embiid this time. I really respect Embiid this go round. I respect what he's doing. He's hungry. It's something different in his eye from what I can see. And I watched them against that Celtics that game, and that was just a great shot by Tatum. But Embiid did everything humanly possible to get Philly over the hump in that game. And when you really look at that roster, after 6 or 7, it's like 6 or 7 guys, and that's it, in my opinion. I mean, and then it just tails off from there. So, but Embiid, rim protection been crazy, defense has been crazy, shooting it great from the field, from the line, 30 every month. Just been a force.
So who you got as the best player in the world right now?
Best player in the world. It's still Giannis. I think I had him on my list as Giannis. I think it was Giannis.
I thought sound like you were is Embiid your 2 then? Because sound like Embiid has impressed you now. Because some of these playoff questions you got about James Harden, you had them about Embiid in the past.
They still there now.
No, what am I talking about? Remember, I was the one being left out to dry by the Sixers. Do you remember that? In the infancy of Put It On Something? When I was sitting up here picking Embiid and Ben Simmons.
They put you down. They took you down through there. Who's their head coach then? Was that Brown? Brett Brown?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Brett Brown at that time? Okay. Yeah, it's just a hunger. It's a hunger, man. And I appreciate him for just being a force. He's a force. And I like to see how far this will go. It looks like they're getting something together in Philly. I'm not gonna say they're gonna supplant the Bucks or the Celtics, I'm just not gonna say that. But they seem to me that they're trying to make a leap. And Embiid is definitely trying to really supplant his name as the most dominant player in the game.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
just respect what he's doing this year.
Well,
They got to give it to him.
Well, run it back down for the people so they'll
All
know
right.
again what you got.
Sixth man of the year, Manuel Quickly.
Okay.
DPOY, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
Rookie of the year, Jalen Williams. That's my rookie of the year.
All right.
That's mine. I know it's clearly gonna be Paolo, but that's mine.
Okay.
And then the MVP this year is Embiid.
All right. All right. So, America, y'all heard it here from the most honorable Tim G. Jacob. Okay.
I know I'm gonna be taking the task, and that's okay.
Tell us tell us, do y'all agree with his honorable award?
They don't. I can tell you right now they don't.
All right, put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?